All right, hello, welcome to the weather update on this December 30th. Very warm out. It's 9:30, but today was a very warm day, and the sky was pretty junky too. You could see even when it looked clear, there was a lot of contrails around. Show you what it sort of looked like, the sky. So the sky kind of looked like this today. You could see all the contrails in the sky. Again, a lot of cirrostratus, and you can see all the haze and crap in the atmosphere tonight. So yeah, air quality is pretty bad too as well. I want to actually look at that as well. We're going to start off with that because the air quality seems pretty bad out. Let's go to carbon monoxide levels. That's carbon dioxide. Where's carbon monoxide? Yep. Oh, boy. Yeah, very elevated carbon monoxide levels. No wonder why I've got a bad headache today. So yeah, the air quality is pretty bad because again you have an inversion that means there's no mixing of air basically, and all the people traveling, all the pollutants just get trapped. My God, the Northeast has some of the worst air quality in the whole country right now, particularly over New York State, into Long Island. So yeah, pretty bad air quality out there. I knew something was up with the air today because I was not feeling great. And it wasn't just my shoulder either. I had a headache and just general weakness. Bad air quality. So let's take a look at the temperatures out there. 46 degrees now at Islip right now. But it was a very warm day. And it's getting damp out there too. The dew points are up as well. I actually got the air conditioner going because it's so warm out. So yeah, we got well into the 50s today at Islip. And I think some areas got up to 60 as well. So let's go take a look and see what our highs were for the day. Across the area, we'll just move this up here and we'll go to the highs. 50s, yeah, mid-50s for Long Island, but look at that. Wow, look at how warm it was in Jersey. Upper 60s, oh my God. So mid to upper 60s in Ocean County, that's pretty warm. Much of New Jersey, 61 at LaGuardia. And I have a feeling in Mineola it got close to 60 because 59 at Muttontown. I have a feeling it was close to 60 in Mineola, but the official sites for Long Island have us in the mid-50s generally. But yeah, ridiculously warm day today, just absolutely ridiculous. City also in the low 60s. I think Central Park got up to 61 as well. So very warm. 62 at Central Park, so yeah, very warm out. Right now it's down to 50, but I mean really just ridiculous warmth today. Lows, I mean, not going to be that low. I don't think it's got that cold last night. Well, it actually got pretty chilly last night. 33 at Farmingdale, 30 at Islip, 26 at West Hampton. The city was up near 39, and 25 also in Bayville by Double Trouble State Park. So yeah, it was radiational cooling, but it got very warm today. That's all I got to say. It was extremely warm, and also coupled with bad air quality. So did not feel great. That's for sure. So let's take a look at what we have for this weekend. Obviously, at least we didn't have to deal with rain. Tomorrow we're going to be dealing with rain as this low pressure system moves in, and then going to give us a wet New Year's Eve, and then Sunday should be clearing and fair, and then Monday should also be decent as well. I'm not going to go any further beyond that. We can look a little bit, I guess. I'll look at next week and see that we will have more chances for rain again. Unfortunately, another system there. It looks like coming in for Wednesday night into Thursday. It might linger around Thursday too, and then maybe we can finally get rid of this crap by the weekend. But let's focus on this weekend here in this weather update. So we'll look at the HRRR 0Z and show you the rain that we're going to be dealing with tomorrow. So there'll be on and off showers. You can see there's a few showers there. And then as we get toward that evening hour, it looks like a period of steady rain, right around when people are going to be celebrating New Year's, 6, 7, 8 o'clock through midnight. We're going to be dealing with these periods of rain, showers and rain. Though, when I look at see how much rain that will actually come, and then the one last batch before the sunrise is Sunday. But let's look at the total accumulated precip. So it looks like maybe a half an inch. It won't be. I can't call it a soaker, but it's going to be a rainy evening tomorrow night. for sure. And this again is what the HRRR thinks is what is going to happen with the rain. I have a tendency to believe that. I think that is what's going to happen with the rain. So let's show you the dew points and wind flow, and you'll see those dew points, moisture levels rise tomorrow. Dew points in the 50s, and they stay there until the winds go westerly Sunday morning, and that brings the dew points down and some drier area in for Sunday. And then if we want to go into Monday, where we have to go into the GFS. But let me first go with the temperatures here on this HRRR, and then we'll go back to looking at the rain again. So temperatures tomorrow, probably get into the 50s, though I think because of the lack of sun, I don't think it'll be as warm as today, so probably maybe low 50s. But if you're in Jersey, you could still be mid to upper 50s, maybe 60. And then it stays warm tomorrow night. Temperatures pretty much stay in the 50s. And then they drop a little bit Sunday morning into the 40s before rising again, probably into the low 50s, though at least it'll feel cooler with the west wind, with the breeze, and the air quality will be better. Get rid of this dampness in the air and this bad air quality that we're dealing with right now. If I want to go beyond that, then I'll have to go to the GFS, looking at your 2 points in wind flow. And again, we have that northwest wind, and then for Monday, we stick with that westerly flow. But you'll notice, increasing moisture already as the next system approaches. And Monday will be quite warm, probably like today, probably mid 50s, maybe up to 60. Again, very, very very warm air that we're dealing with right now. Let me see if the Weather Service actually is. I don't think there's been any record report. Temperatures came close to record highs, but we did not break the record highs. We did not break it. So, close to record highs today, but not quite. Not quite there. So, let's go back to this. And let's go talk more about the rain that we got coming our way, and we'll look at a few more models and see how they deal with this rain. Because the models, they seem to have a little bit of a different opinion on what's going to happen. So here's the GFS. The GFS keeps most of the heavier rain away, and it brings in, for much of the day, and it brings the heavier rain in a little later, like more toward 8 o'clock, and especially around when the ball drops, some heavier rain. So the timing on this, it's hard to say what the timing is going to be. But like I said, expect a rainy evening tomorrow, and it sucks for New Year's Eve to have a rainy night. But, this is the way 2022 has been. The end part of it has just been constant rainy nights and rainy days, but then improves by Sunday. You can also look at the NAM. Here's the NAM 3, and again, it looks like it's going to bring in a lot of rain tomorrow night. It's going to be quite rainy. And again, there's a lot of moisture, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is quite rainy. To call it a soaker, I don't know. It could be a brief soaker, I guess, but the timing, unfortunately, is very bad for everybody. Maybe when the ball drops, maybe it'll taper off a little bit. But it looks like it's going to be quite a rainy night tomorrow night, and then improving again by Sunday. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go look at the skies. And obviously, no sun tomorrow. We get to Sunday. This is the NAM. And the NAM is, this is the 0Z NAM that we've got that we're working with. So it does kind of get rid of the clouds by like noonish, I guess. But it's still got quite a bit of clouds around. That's the NAM. Every model is different. So if I go to the RGM, that's a lot more optimistic. It has a lot less clouds. And it has a mostly sunny Sunday. If we go to the FB3, it looks like it is also mostly sunny, though it does have an area of clouds that kind of goes by to the north a little bit. So see how every model is different. That's the issue. So let me go back to the RGM here, so we can take a look and see maybe what I'm sure Monday will probably cloud up with high. Yeah, we'll have some high clouds moving in on us on Monday. So Monday is probably going to be kind of similar to today, probably, as far as the warmth and the way the sky is going to look. But other than that, yeah, I think we got, unfortunately, a rainy night for tomorrow night. And let's go look at the. I want to look at this model for a minute here. Let's see, maybe this model can show us what Sunday will be like. So this is 8 o'clock. This is the HRRR. Looks like it does try to clear it out. So it does try to clear it out. So while tomorrow will suck, Sunday could be decent. So we'll have to see how Sunday goes. But obviously Sunday is going to be better than tomorrow. Tomorrow, unfortunately, like I said, we're going to be dealing with all this rain. And again, some models want to bring in a little more rain than other models do. And we can also go to the NAM 12. Look at a few other parameters here. FGen, that's another thing. This kind of shows us the amount of lift that we have tomorrow. Not that impressive. Let's see. It's not that impressive. So I'm not seeing that much large amounts of lift to produce really heavy rain, but there's just going to be a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. That's the thing. And I think that will be the issue. Let's see. I'm going to look at a couple of things here. It's really kind of hard to say what's going to happen tomorrow. You can hope that the models are overdoing it. This is the GFS total accumulated precip, and that's the. Let me go to the FV3 total accumulated precip. See, that keeps most of the rain further to the south. See, it doesn't really have as much rain, but the NAM gives us much more rain. You can see that, and the HRRR. So we have somewhat of a disagreement here. It's kind of hard to say what's going to happen. But like I said, just prepare for a wet. You're not going to be outside tomorrow night. The weather's going to suck, unless we get lucky and the rain does not. The rain is not as bad as as it says. But this is the system that is heading our way right here. So you can see the system right here. So there's some thunderstorms along the Gulf there. Yeah, this is the system here that we have coming our way. So again, looks like a good amount of rain with this. Like I said, I think we can prepare for yet another rainy. Like I said, 2022 winds up being, and it was dry, and then it ends on an extremely rainy note. That's basically what it is, and that's what we have. And again, if we take this visualization out here with the NAM, you can see all the warmth in the whole eastern part of the country here, and so if we go and we look, especially if we look at humidity here, which we can also do, so the dew points, it'll also show you all the moisture that's coming up and feeding into the storm system. So that's why we're going to see the rain that we're going to see. Unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at Sunday. Didn't reset. Let's go back to today. I knew something didn't look right because I see northwest winds over us. Let's go to now. Yeah. So, yeah, this is what we got here, and you can see all the moisture feeding up here. So, again, these are your dew points here. This is all your moisture feeding up right here. So, there you go. Look at all that warmth and moisture that's heading around that ridge that's going to bring this rain in for us, unfortunately. And for California, they've been dealing with a lot of these storm systems coming in because what they have is what you call an atmospheric river. So, if we go and we look at the high-resolution satellite, you can clearly see one system after another just lined up coming into. That's why the cold air cannot come down. So you have these atmospheric rivers that come in with each system. You can see them right here that are bringing a lot of rain to California. And they're dealing with a lot of rain. So if we pull this out and we look at what they're dealing with over there, and we'll just look at California for a moment before I wrap this up. In the mountains, they're getting heavy snow up there. But in California, you can see that we've got flood advisories, a flood watch in effect here, high wind advisories also in effect, and they're just getting a lot of rain right now. So it's being very dry now. They're getting a lot of rain. It's like I said, the atmosphere, it just can't make up its. Everything is condensed. So instead of getting rain over a larger period of time, you get it over a shorter period of time, and it's heavy. And as you see, you don't have balance. Actually, I want to look and see how much rainfall that they've gotten in California for the past. Let's do 72 hours. Just kind of curious. Oh yeah, you can see up here, over 2 inches, Northern California. So you have this atmospheric river coming in, and that's bringing all the rain in to California. And when it gets into the mountains here, into the Rockies, that turns into snow. So. Yeah, everybody's pretty much a lot of people dealing with wet weather across the country. So, in the West Coast, they're dealing with wet weather. In the Midwest, this is your storm system. The East, we're going to be dealing with wet weather. So, yeah, it sucks. It really does. So, unfortunately, a wet New Year's Eve. I'm sure that certain female meteorologist on Channel 12 will be very happy about it. We'd like to call her Mrs. Umbrella, the weekend weather person there that they have on Channel 12. Because every time it's raining, she's happy. She's always smiling. She loves it. Take her car away and see if she likes it. I hate the rain. I'm tired of it. All right, I know we need it, but it's enough already. I'm sick of all these rainy days, especially when it's New Year's Eve and people want to go out. It's bad for business. It's bad for the economy. It just sucks, Just sucks. Like I said, I got to spend another night at home. How many nights this month have I spent at home because it's been raining? So, it's really ridiculous. But it's the way it's going to wrap up here in 2022, ending it on a rainy note. So, here's the rain. That's what we're going to be dealing with tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.